Hello everybody and welcome to Iron Pixel Designs. This is my 1994 Acura Integra RS, and it's going to be the subject of the next few videos. It's always been a dream to be able to take one of these cars and turn it into something special, so that's what we're going to be doing. So why do I want to build an Integra? Obviously there's all of that Honda fame about how great or not so great they are, depending on which side of the coin you are, but none of that matters to me. I have a personal connection to these cars. My very first car was also a 1994 Acura Integra. So my dad's been a mechanic his entire life. And on a day, just like any other day, this Integra is towed into the garage, driven by this father and his son who were driving across the country from West Virginia. They broke down here when their timing belt snapped on the engine, which, if you know anything about Hondas, that spells disaster. And that's because they are interference engines. So straight away, my dad knew there were likely vent valves or worse. So these folks had to finish their trip and they weren't interested in the car. So they were just gonna scrap it. My dad took the opportunity to offer them $100 cash and the car was ours. We got it towed home and started tearing into it. We knew the timing belt had snapped. Sure enough, there was valve damage. We also discovered that there were signs of oil starvation in the head as well. So even if the timing belt didn't go, that head was probably on its way out. We were able to drop the oil pan and see that the oil pickup tube had been crushed and wasn't delivering oil properly. We replaced that, hopped on Craigslist, and that very night ended up finding a head for sale. We went and picked that up and used it to reassemble the car. With that and 4 new tires, this was ready to go. And this is the car that I earned my driver's license in, graduated high school, and met my wife. It was a very big part of my life early on. Unfortunately, that particular car was not in great shape. As I said, it came from Virginia and it was over by the coast and it had the rust to show for it. So I let it go and moved on. Now we're back and I have this to do everything I wanted to do on that car today. So join me on this at-home DIY journey of building a Honda. I'm just a guy with limited tools and a lot of crazy ideas. So let's go see how much trouble I can get into.